Alright folks, so to prepare for the film Nobody coming up soon, sort of a spiritual successor slash spin-off of the John Wick franchise, I'm of course reviewing and ranking all of them together. So of course to prepare, I have my dog right here who... Well, not to worry, because I have my car right here to... Let's talk about it. Alright folks, so just to preface, I will say that I have of course seen all of the John Wicks before, but again, I'd figured I'd rewatch them because of Nobody coming out, and because they're good films, so why not? I'll say I totally forgot Willem Dafoe was in this movie, and yeah, I mean, he has a pretty big role even too, so it's kind of surprising that I forgot, but I guess just when the franchise just continually raises the stakes, you sort of forget where it all started and how sort of lowbrow of sorts it was. I don't know if that's the term I would use to describe it, but it's just not as intense. Yeah, I guess Willem Dafoe gets overshadowed by everything that comes after it. The premise to this film in particular, not just the franchise, but this film in specific, is very simple premise, easy to understand, and this is both good because it allows for the main spectacle, which is the action, but it's also bad because I do like the element of the lore that the later John Wick's entries in particular really bring into the fold, and so I think that it works in its favor and against it. John Wick is a very macho guy, right? He's very the reason he goes on his whole revenge quest is because he lost his wife, his dog, and his car, which are, all typically masculine things. But again, there's that side of vulnerability to him, which is a very interesting layer, and it serves sort of as the emotional backbone of the film. And it does make this film stand out, perhaps, to other, whatever, Liam Neeson films and whatnot, because you do see him cry. Keanu Reeves cries as John Wick in this movie, and the whole thing comes from a place of love and just general anger. The choreography is insanely good. It's some of the best in any movie I've ever seen, for sure. It's just so brutal, and
it's just fun, almost you can't help but smile, you can't help but laugh at just how violent it is. I know this sounds weird, but if you've
seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's something, it's an interesting phenomenon. And I'll just say I spoke a bit about the lore, which of course the other films expand on, but it did start here, and the world building is very interesting because you do have things like the Continental established, and just this world of assassins that is so intricate and yet so beneath a layer that we just don't know, we just don't understand. And I find all that stuff to be quite cool, and it all started here. And, folks, what more is there to say? It's a little basic for sure, especially when compared to, the two that follow it, but it is the epitome of action movies. It really is an excellent feat in every regard. So I think, folks, John Wick has to be an A. Alright folks, so that's my review of John Wick. My review of John Wick Chapter 2 should come out tomorrow after this video is released, or if you're watching in the future, the video is probably already out, so check out the John Wick playlist on my channel, or just type in John Wick 2, or maybe recommend it to you. Folks, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to see more videos. I will be ranking Nobody again, if you're watching this the day it came out, at the end of this week, so keep an eye out for that, and then I will rank them all together. Folks, I've been EDPC Reviews. You have been amazing. I gotta go rescue my dog, my car, my wife. I don't have any of those three anymore. It was a stuffed animal dog and a toy car, and too young for a wife. But I've been EDPC Reviews. You've been amazing. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.